Acceleration on Curtis Tommy. Curtis Samuel.
This nigga Russell Wilson been during the pandemic. Keeping different during the pandemic.
They got Henry Ruggs to a 99 overall.
Now I kind of want to see the Eagles turn it around.
I don't. Tank.
Skipping the rest.
I don't mean like in this
It's scam time.
In general, man.
Who the fuck? Hold on.
The Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, Century Link Field in Seattle. A handful decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store. Between the Tampa
Yeah. Play off football, yeah.
Notification again.
Oh my god, bro.
But shit.
We're gonna test them out early, man. You know, we're gonna give it to them. Test them out early.
Let's go Tampa.
Let's go Tampa. Sure. This taking all day to pick it.
Gucci.
So how many teams got fans in this shit? No. Kansas City had them in their week 1 game, didn't they?
I don't. It depends on like that team allowance.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Bro.
Give him 3 there on the first play.
No.
Second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
We did just scouting report.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Yesterday,
now
bro.
on the
You
run.
gotta
He'll
remember
throw it
what's out
back
here.
deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's not the game for
Good
that.
effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's
Not
3rd
the game
down.
for that, buddy.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing his talent on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, he saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Returnable for Lockett.
Clamps.
That looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Oh my goodness, what is going on?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry for Nick Chubb.
You have like text to speech.
On his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can do that. It's not a problem for me. I just wondered what that was. Nigga said, "Oh my goodness, what is going on?"
Flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Who's that taking? Ryan?
Handoff comes to Chubb. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and
Herbert. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Myers' kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown.
They're trying to audible down on the stretch.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
He was just close to the end zone, so he's not trying to throw crosses and stuff. But you remember when I showed you his playbook, pretty much? He's going to have some crosses out there, so be prepared. He comes out, he doesn't split close, and he's not, within 20 yards. Be prepared.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
I gotta figure something out. I might start motion cheesing this nigga, because
here's 2nd and 7
I think he's
now
coming
from
out
the 28.
Whenever I come out in the gun.
Yeah, pretty much that's how he's going to do it, yeah. Whenever he's in 3-3-5, he's coming out, man. He's putting purples on field.
Working out of the shotgun.
Whenever he's 3-3-5, he's man with 2 purples.
This one out for Evans. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Open that up, nigga. Open
Mike
it up.
Evans, 72 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Gun you trips a week.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. Bring it! And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
To Mike Evans.
Mike Evans with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 14. Seahawks 10.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Ronald Jones.
The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Taken down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Do not mess up here, dude. This is when you know, hit him over the head, especially because you receive ball. Do not.
On second and 7, Allen. Flush to his right.
At least get 3
he's
yards.
just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
He was in some type of zone, but I don't think he covered it.
From the gun, it's Allen. Complete. He finds Braid. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Jones. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
The ball carrier.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now Allen. He sets up the screen to Jones. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. They are, however, facing 4th down. And Sucka missed it. It's no good. He missed it wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify.
I think he's doing disengaged glitch man a lot.
Or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Jabal Sheard. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Out of time. Look now because of when he played me. Because when he played me.
That threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on.
You remember how he was talking about some? Oh yeah, the running back on the right supposed to come to the left and block. Now he's blocking both of his running backs. Niggas stupid. Niggas love to be right. Niggas love to be right when they wrong. So. Like, bro. Now I didn't got in his head. So he's changing his game plan.
He's about to try the double move. I remember this formation.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Chubb fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Okay, you came to play then. All right.
Take over at the 21-yard
He had a post in the double move.
And in this
tried to run it.
How much harder Charles is going onto that football.
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most
part, score points.
A ball being slick
7
when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
seven in the stop will hurt him.
It's also slick that way
The
because
game
you're not
will be
able to
pretty
really
much
grip
over.
it the same way. Your hands are
As long
cold,
as you don't turn
and
the ball
the
over.
hits seem harder. So
The biggest thing is not turning the ball over.
difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much
You got
more.
the lead now.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees.
Taking your time and getting going.
This looks like cover 4 drop show too.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8
normally be
at the 18-yard line.
He has purples there, or he's manning him up.
Yeah, like it's just cover 4, but he's doing something with them. He's putting corners on the outside.
Like he's baselining. Yeah, he's baselining.
From the gun, Allen.
It should still be open if the purple doesn't drop back.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Justin Jefferson.
Purple is dropping back though, so you gotta take some of the lead.
As the Buccaneers
tack
onto their lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field.
If you can't exploit the outside,
of trying to limit an offense in that position,
I don't like the way
daunting for a defense.
Like they waiting on that shit, and I'm not. He's trying to
now
throw.
Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown.
So
yeah, they that's what I'm saying. Like
this is Javier Thomas.
He's baselining, but like you can't throw that. You gotta go underneath that. So like you got another route underneath.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets it across the 30 up to the 33.
He is sitting back so comfortable.
At their own 33-yard line.
Same formation.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Yeah, bro,
They had the fumble last time.
He needs a big play right now. He's desperate.
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
Nigga, if you don't want them to get kicked, if you feel like you know where the double moves at, put a you out there. You're not about to. They just gonna keep you off the back. That's how you take the turkey.
We'll see if they can pick
well, I got cover 2 man.
Good for 24 yards.
No, I'm saying put the corner on him deep. He's not gonna drop back. Like, he's not gonna fight on a double move. He's gonna keep backpedaling.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That's
on formation by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
If you guess the right side, even if you don't, I mean, you put both outside players
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Brought down back at
so negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
I'll take that.
Yeah, he killing himself right now. He killing himself, dude.
So the false start
I've never seen somebody, bro, after I pretty much boxed his whole everything. He does not want to go into gun split close no more. That is hilarious.
From the 50, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Gordon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 15-yard pickup.
I want you to go for
but
it,
it'll lead to a fourth down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, this from 53.
Not a score before half.
And he's going to miss
right
this
back
one.
at you,
That is
man.
no good. Well outside the left upright.
You shaked it. You shaked it. You shaked it.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
This is a premium choke job.
When that happens,
Oh,
guys have a
man.
tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
First
Make
and
this the
10,
last
kinda
drive, bro.
tipping their hand
Get
at
points.
running the ball. Three
But
tight
basically, it
ends are
doesn't make
out
it the
there.
last drive.
They'll start out
After
on the
this play,
ground with
let that
Jones.
clock go to the 2-minute
And he'll
warning
take
and make
this
this
one
the
up close
last
to about the
drive.
45.
I gotta,
2 yards on the carry there.
I
It'll
don't
be
know why I'm not
second
getting nothing on
down.
the ground, but I don't
2
think his
yards
D-line
on the
is
pickup.
like that.
It's second
It's
and
not.
8
His D-line sucks.
at the 45-yard line.
His D-line absolutely sucks.
Second quarter
It's the
action.
linebackers,
2
bro.
minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
He's
fact
still
that
in
he's
that cover
subbing in
4,
is
though.
different.
He's still in that cover 4, and I think I want to test it again. Like, I know the time management aspect of it, bro, but if he wants to sit in that cover 4,
Remind you,
bro,
as we've done all year, that
strike.
coming up at halftime, we will
saying,
visit
don't
with
get greedy,
Jonathan
son.
Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know
Don't
what's
get
going on
greedy.
here on a very
Because
eventful
a pick six
divisional
could
round
change this
weekend.
entire game.
From the 45 on second down, Allen. And that one falls
Now he's a man.
incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's third down.
No.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. Nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play.
He left
Going
the
for the
blues out
big
there.
shot on that one unsuccessfully.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough.
4th and
He's
4,
short of
but
the
y'all
marker.
playing this or
He
y'all
did his
going for
best to
it?
just get 4
You
out
have
of
to
that,
come
but
through
not
it.
enough. And now 4th down.
You have to. If you don't, then that is tough.
Here's
You
Bradley
give him half a
Pinion
field.
now as he'll kick it away for the
Every
second
time.
time.
Absolutely
And the
right.
kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
At their own
He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more
Now
specialized
you
and
put him
better
at
each
the
and
8-yard
every year,
line with 3
don't they?
They
timeouts.
sure
That's
do,
way-
and now it's really not the American
tough.
punters. It's the
120
Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
A whole
From the
nother half,
25,
dude.
here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun,
I can't
Herbert.
stand when that happens.
It's complete to Lockett. And they'll get this this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain move?
Probably don't know, but he
down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
So he's going to take 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's out to Chubb, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
He got to kick a field goal now. If he don't, he's stupid.
Unless you think he can get more. I don't know.
I mean, that's not even more to get.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Niggas asking me for the stream. Don't let y'all get him out of here.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf in the final.
Mutant mouse.
This could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Continued to kick off for Tampa Bay.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert on first down now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Come on. Switch it.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Gets it to Gordon. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
That's another Seahawks First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Chubb on the counter. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
On second down, here's Herbert. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You did?
Yeah. Taking that, boss.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Operating from the gun, Allen. This for his running back, McCoy. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first down, Allen. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
And a Buccaneer first down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Yo, you had a touchdown.
And that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out,
he literally let the tight end walk right between the cover 2 men.
How great it is because it gives you a two-way go.
I don't know if he's like zoning him or something, but
makes it hard to defend.
You legit had a wide
down
open
to the 25.
Didn't even see it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3-yard gain on the play.
Probably ain't about to let that happen. Ain't no way. They told it if he do.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. He's got Evans. And out of bounds right around the 20. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Seahawks 24, Buccaneers 21.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Jones. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Jones again.
So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want.
That boy got last
Playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Here's McCoy, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Interesting decision here because I think you've got to kick it and tie this game. If it's the 2nd quarter, maybe then you go for it. But here in the 4th, you can't come away with nothing.
How does it go slow that time?
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
The other one.
And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
I think it depends on the
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run it again with Chubb. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Yes, sir.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
It's 4th down.
Yes, it's over with.
Yeah.
Gun bunch offset. Oof, dude.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Potentially something outside, even the offset.
55 mark, 55.
They snap it to Herbert. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker,
yes,
who picks
sir.
it. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
It's too excited.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you.
And ran it back.
So
that
when
is
you see that,
tough.
the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly.
How is he getting off the blocks like that,
break
son?
off the routes quickly as well.
Call it no gain
He
on
is
the play, and
literally
it'll be
hopping
2nd
off
down.
the blocks like
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Like, my nigga, that shit is insane.
Why don't you go wider than that?
I was just trying to, I guess, play it safe, I guess. I didn't want to end up losing yards.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Fucking inside, gotta be. So it looks like he's playing some type of zone.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right.
This is usually when he comes out in cover 4.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Take a shot. That's a
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
4th down.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their
I don't know the
timeouts
down and
as they'll
distance.
head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just
You
add
really
it to
don't
his
trust your
highlight reel,
kicker,
but
and
they don't
I
pick
guess.
up the
just that
first.
He
meters.
gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
Yeah, this is the meters, son. That's my issue.
If you go for it, that could be game, but if you take your points, you gotta play defense.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
If he gets a stop, he gets a stop. Yes.
Allen to throw.
Good. You pulling out your best play. So like
And that is incomplete. The Bucks try it
Exactly.
on 4th down, but
You
cut
gotta
off
pull out your
empty.
best play if
And
you're
the
doing this.
Seahawks are going to take over the football. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. Wiggles free. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
3 tight ends on the
1st down,
field.
Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
He's passing now. It's not running.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
A give. This is Chubb. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Devin White on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
That's on me.
So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
I'm about to go into my game, man.
So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This would put them in the NFC title game.
You missed it.
And
OT.
that is no good.
Wow.
And a costly one there as
Yeah, I'm
this
not going
game
into my
remains
game.
tied here in the 4th. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular
That nigga, he
season.
went to bed, bro. You missed that.
Fuck, and he wins the toss, man. Fuck. Okay, I guess that just means I gotta get a stop. I get a stop, I could take 3 and go home.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
That's just kind of on him.
So a
He
tie
gotta
ball
get
game
7.
here as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Turnover right here would
Seahawks
be
take over
huge.
1st and 10
I can get a turnover.
at their own 28-yard line.
Got an open flex.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Right there in the middle. Big old street. You ready?
First throw in overtime for Herbert. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Marcel
overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their watches. They always say on East Coast time and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the offensive movement to the west. Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
I swear.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Check it back.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
It's unfortunate. I don't know what this nigga's about to do.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
You need 10 yards. So. I wouldn't have my purples playing back. 20 yards right here. He needs 10.
Oh, dude, that's a pig. That's a pig. He thought I was going to go for the crossing route, and I didn't. I faked him out. Where's my pick? Where?
Take the hit and pick up yardage, but in this case,
you live to fight another day, though.
Well, and popped it free from his grasp.
A 37-yard attempt.
You live to fight another day.
And Myers able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal.
Yeah, don't get greedy. It's depending on how you playing. That's why I always make audibles in my playbook so I can audible.
Stop, bro. Stop putting those purples. Like, you stop putting purples there and leave left them in the deep blue. You might get them to make the top twice. But I think I think I got it. Let me pull this one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Allen. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And that's how this one ends in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll
got
see who
greedy.
can do it.
He's getting sent home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
It's all good,
It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Do it straight. It is what it is. Hey, man. We'll be back next year.
Man. Nigga living and dying on a greedy hill, dog.
That shit was crazy. Nigga, Justin Jefferson just got a +2 speed. Oh.
Now mine up next, man.
Better pull the stream up, man.
I'm not about to play yet. I'm doing a quiz.
Niggas is signing people from my practice squad.
It might be some of the new niggas that just got in here. Nigga pull LaMarcus Joyner and Derek Carr, free agency. Released him.
I feel like I was too one-dimensional in that game.
Bro.
But I mean, 10 rushes ain't. I mean, that's a decent amount. I just feel like I wasn't getting nothing on the ground, though.
Agreed, dude.
I had that one mistake, bro. I had one mistake. That one pick towards the end of the game. That was my only mistake.
You could have won easily.
You know me, bro. Go big or go home. I was trying to hit him over the top.
Yeah, but you could have went big and went home. That, man. When you didn't get it on the first play, should have immediately turned to let me get 10 yards so I could try it again. Nigga did it on both of his plays. You was about to have yourself in a 3rd and 10 situation anyway, dude. If it wasn't a pick. And now Moodle was down, so I can't. Wow, what is this always breaking for?